Namaskar my dear friends. Let us try to write a code how to find maximum of 3 numbers. So 3 numbers has been given by the user and we have to identify which number is the bigger one or the maximum one. Okay. So let us say we have numbers a, comma b, comma c. Okay. And we'll try to find out which number is maximum of these three. Okay. So what we'll do is, let us say a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20 and c is equal to 30. Okay. So these three numbers are there with us and we have to identify which number is the maximum number. So we will try to use if else statement. Before that, it is a very good practice that if you want, you can clear your command window screen. You have lot of things in your command window earlier, so you can write down CLC to clear that. Once you run the program, it will clear that. Okay. If you have any other figures or something like open, you can always close all, so it will be easy for you to identify which figure is for what purpose, right? And then clear all the variables in the workspace. You can see workspace already has lot of other numbers. You can see b is equal to 40 or something, but here b equal to 20 you are initializing, right? So it is always a good practice to write these 3 lines of code at the beginning of your program. Okay. Good. We have 3 numbers a, b, c which has been initialized. Now we will use if else statement to identify which number of these 3 are maximum. Okay. So if a is greater than b and let's say a is greater than c as well. Okay. Then what will happen? We can write down that my maximum number is a, because a is greater than b and a is greater than c as well. So fprintf what is that? Output maximum of 3 is, let us say, percentage d comma a. So we have got maximum of percentage d comma a, right? Else if what will happen? Else if my b can be greater than a and if I write b is also greater than c, that is not need. I can put a is greater than c. Okay. It will be easy to understand, right? Then we can print maximum is b. So maximum of the 3 is b. Else of both of these, conditions are not satisfied, then we can write down else fprintf maximum of the 3 numbers are c. Okay. And we have to end the if statement, then only the program will get completed, right? So we'll put end. So we have completed the program. A is greater than b, a is greater than c, then maximum is a. B is greater than a is greater than c, then going to be b, because b is already greater than a and a is going to be more than c also. Okay. So what will happen? B will be the maximum. Else none of these two conditions are satisfied. It means we have to have c as the maximum number. Okay. Once you run the program, it is asking to save the code, so we'll put maximum of 3. Okay. So once we run it, what will happen? Let us see. Maximum of 3 numbers are, it should show maximum of 3 numbers as c, right? So once we run it, what is happening? Okay, it is not showing maximum of 3 numbers is c. Okay, so let us run again. The command window was actually going because we had CLC and clear the screen, so that's the reason it was going away all the time. So once we run it, what is going to happen? Maximum of 3 is 30. So as you can see, c is the maximum and you can see it is showing 30. Let us make a as 100 so that a will be the answer. So run again and I am seeing maximum of 3 is 100. let us say B will make it 200 and it should say maximum is B, which is 200. Okay, so as you can see, maximum of 3 is coming as 200. So this is how you can write the program for finding the maximum number of 3 numbers, right? Now we'll just take, as the previous programs we had taken, all the 3 numbers from the user input. Okay, so what we'll do, A is equal to, let us say, input, and input number 1, input number 1. So number 1 will be entered by the user. Okay, similar to that, number 2 will be stored in B and number 3 will be stored in C. Okay, so I am going to take B as number 2 and C as number 3, and I am going to write down number 2, number 3, or if you want for better visibility you can write it like this. Okay, so we are going to take 3 numbers from the user, number A, number B, number C, and the program will remain as it is. These numbers were by default taken. Okay, now we will take numbers from users. Okay, so run the program. As you can see, it is asking input number 1, let us say I am going to write 10. Input number 2, I am going to write 30. Okay, and input number 3, I am going to write 100. So the answer should be 100. Okay, so you can see maximum number is 100. Let me write again. Input number is 300. Okay, then number 2 is 200 and number 3 is, let's say, minus 10. Okay, so the maximum number is 300. So this is how you have written the program using the default value of something, otherwise taking numbers from the user, how to find the maximum of 3 numbers. Okay, we also have inbuilt program to write down how to, or to find out how to get the maximum of 3 numbers. Okay, so let us write down, let's say max number is equal to, so the keyword is max. Okay, and you give the argument as A, B, C. Okay, so this is nothing but basically the 3 numbers that you have taken. Okay, if you are writing number 1, number 2, number 3, then you have to put maximum of number 1, number 2, number 3. That's how it is. Okay, and you can write down print statement. So a printf maximum of 3 is %d, and this will be the variable of maximum number stored, right? So maximum number. Okay, good. So we have written inbuilt program also by the MATLAB. Let us run it. It is asking for number 1, let me give 10. Then it is asking for number 2, let me give 20, and it is asking for number 3, let me give 60. Okay, so the maximum number according to our program should be C, which is going to be maximum of 3 is C, which is 60, and similar to that, maximum also will be storing 60. Okay, so once we enter, we are going to get maximum of 3 is 60. Okay, so it doesn't support like this, as it is showing that MATLAB is giving you an error that maximum number max A, B, C is not supported. Okay, so what is happening is, like maximum of A, B, C, if you have to give like this, then before that we have to store those numbers in an array. Okay, so I'll put it like this: A is equal to A, B, C. Okay, so we have an array which is A. Okay, so I will just keep it unsuppressed so that you can understand that. And now I am going to find the maximum of A. So inside A, whatever the numbers are stored, that it will take into the maxnum, and it will find out maxnum as the 3 numbers. So let us run again. Once we run it, we are going to see number 1 as, let's say, 20, number 2 as, let's say, 30, and number 3 as, let's say, 400. Okay, so the 3 numbers, maximum number should be 400. So as you can see, what I did, I had the 3 numbers, small a, b, c, and I put those numbers into A. Okay, So those are 20, 30, 400. Now the maximum number of 3 is 400 by the inbuilt program of max A. Okay. And similar to that, maximum of 3 is 400 here also according to our program. So hope you have a good understanding of how to find the maximum of 3 numbers through a program using if else statement, or any other statements also we can utilize, but this is one of the method. So hope, do you have any questions or something like that? You can put down your comments in the comment box and we shall be able to answer you out. Thank you.